Hello. How we doing today? I missed our stream on the... Oh, one moment. Micro emergency. Be right back. Okay. Back. There was a centipede. Okay. And we're good. I was checking out, I was going to check out the sandstone area. So I have a whole bunch of seaweed. So I wanted to see what I could do with all my seaweed. And I want to get to 50 in the crafting. 50 crafting. I figured seaweed would be maybe a good way to get there. I'm not sure. As far as I know, I can take this boat down here. And then I can go up here and get the sandstone, right? Ooh, what are these? Silver? Do we have to go... How does this work? I want to go up here. Do I have to go around? I think I have to go around. Scorpion. Don't hurt me. Oh, where do I buy a pass? Does this gentleman have a pass? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I should have brought a knife. What are these? What are they? Jackal? Oh, jackal? It's a jackal? Yeah, I missed my Tuesday regular stream, unfortunately. I was planning on it, and then I just kind of slipped my mind, and then I slept instead. Which I apologize for. I've had a lot of, like, errands to run recently, so that's kind of my excuse, but it's really not a good one. So what do I do here?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, you get a big piece. Let's work.
You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Hey, that's Tom Cruise. Is that, Jerry Maguire? Is that one? Flame sand? Deposit buckets? I don't know. Do you have... Interesting.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Let's go back and get a,
Once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it. Don't wait for it. Just
get a knife.
let it happen.
Oh, let me get this off the screen.
A cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot
Wrong one. There we go.
like this. A present. Like Christmas. Oh, man, that is the spot.
This is a new, new for me
Nothing like
playlist.
black coffee.
I'm digging it. It's pretty cool. Let's see, we need a knife. And what else do we need? We have more buckets. Do we have sand also? No. Let's see, we have 7 of those and 7 of those. So we should get... We have 2 silver bars. So we should get 12 more silver. And we have about 500 soda ash. So we should get, you know, 500 sand. You have some water. I could take the desert. Maybe that's worth it. I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time in the desert. I know that the desert clothes can get you like 120 seconds before you have to drink things. This is so disorganized. I know that I have them. Where are my desert clothes? Here they are. So we'll use these and these because I don't think we have... Yeah, we got the full farmer set the other day, so I'm really happy about that. Let's put those on. We'll leave our mining stuff on as well. Okay. Are we able to use this on anything? Okay, fair enough. We'll just have to get some water on our way there. Luck so far. I don't really know how this works. So if I just keep like mining the sandstone, like how much sandstone can I fit in the grinder? I'm not sure. That's what we need. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off. Who's that guy? there's no, like, water around here. At that cactus. Nope. Hopefully we don't die. Not a big deal if we do, but maybe we should have buckets. Can we get some more? Doesn't look like it. There's no water cactuses. Here's one. None of those are water cactus. There's 3 of them here. It's not a lot, though. That's clay. I want to stay near these cactuses, but it's pretty inefficient. I think mining granite is like the fastest mining experience. I looked recently, but I wasn't looking super deeply into it. Do I have my mining gloves on too? Doesn't seem to work on sandstone. He's good again. Let's go get them filled up. Yeah, I think mining granite is like the fastest experience, but I don't know what you use granite for. Probably for construction, at least. I know that there's granite armor, but I'm not sure if you're able to make it or not. Hey, Fluffy. How are you today? It's good to see you. You gotta tick manipulate the granite, though. That means you need, like, something attacking you to tick manipulate it? Is that how that works? Also, do you know how many sand fit in the grinder here? This is my first time using it, so I don't really know how it works. 128 buckets of sand. Okay. I'm gonna try for 500 buckets of sand, and then we'll go make some glass. For some methods, yeah, but not sure if it's necessary for tick mining granite. Okay. No, that's okay. No need to be sorry. I'm trying to stay on, like, I didn't go to work last night. I've taken a little bit of time off, but I'm also trying to keep my schedule. So I've been up all night. So I'm trying to stay awake at regular times and try to sleep at regular times as if I was at work to hopefully keep me productive in my time off. Get some stuff done. Yeah, you're in Bali. Wow. Yeah, for an additional 2 weeks. What did you get done? Today, I cleaned out my fridge. And that was kind of bugging me. And I got some more groceries. I've been really working on eating the food that I have in the house. Because when I get overwhelmed, I tend to just order food and eat really bad food. So I want to eat more healthy food that I have already. Yeah. You're stuffed and been eating all day. Good. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself too. How long are you in Bali for? I've never even thought about going to Bali. I bet it's beautiful. I really should have filled up my water skins before I came all the way out here, but it's fine. Very relaxing. Good, good. You're taking care of yourself a little too well, to be honest. I disagree. Yeah, take care. Enjoy your dinner. And don't feel guilty about taking care of yourself. Thanks for popping in. It looks like there's, you know, quite an amount of sand you can put in there. So we might get to like 500 sand pretty quickly. Are there any, like... it doesn't look like there's any, like, triangle spots for the sandstone. So you can mine 3 spots without actually moving. That's okay, though. This is still pretty fast. Oh, that's full. Okay. Throw all this in here. Check. 274. Yeah, the other day I finished my farmer's outfit. I'm super happy about that. I've been putting it off for a while. It doesn't actually take that long. And I've been using like a slightly different method. One of the viewers mentioned that 16 plants in the tithe farm is pretty fast and it's fairly relaxed. And I found that as well. And I also found that I was also waiting, which gave me time to add another plant. And if you do 17 plants, it's less trips. So I think it's 7 inventories or whatever. 7 growth cycles, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to get to 100 if you do 16 plants. But if you do 17 plants, it's only 6 growth cycles. So you save, 3 minutes. Came back to say do 5 by 20. I don't know what that is. What's 5 by 20? 5 rounds of 20 plants. 20 plants is too stressful though. But I see what you're saying. 17 plants is like, it's pretty chill. And you can do 6 rounds. But yes, you're right. You can do 5 rounds of 20. I'm just not sure how fast the how fast I have to get back to it. Like I might have to do it on like a low ping world or something. I get waiting time in between too? Okay. We can try it out, because I still want to get the seed box. Okay, bye for real. Maybe I have an optimal patch setup. There is an optimal patch setup on the wiki. Maybe it's because you plant... Like you go planting, planting, planting. Instead of plant, then water, then plant, then water, then plant, then water. Maybe that's how you do more than 17. Because that first cycle, if you're doing plant, then water, is the slowest one. But once you get to like just watering, it's, you catch back up. So maybe that's it. I haven't read the wiki, but yeah, maybe if you plant 20 plants and then water all 20 plants instead of watering in between the plantings. Maybe that does it. We were at 3 something. Oh, it says it now. 428 buckets of sand. The cactus is ready. Okay, let's get some more water. This is actually pretty fast. It's gonna take a lot of like trips back and forth, but yeah. I think we're just gonna like... That's the fastest way, right? Yeah, we just have to run around this mountain range. And, just bank all of it, right? Check. Okay, 428. Yep. We have 24 buckets of sand. So I think what we'll do is we will...
Damn, Jimmy, this some serious gourmet shit. Me and Vincent would have been satisfied with some freeze-dried Taster's Choice, right? He brings this serious gourmet shit on. What flavor is this?
This is Pulp Fiction, I think, right? Ugh, I love piano. I recently got my piano back from my electric piano. Back from my dad, so I want to get playing it again. I am very out of practice though. But that's all right. It's not about being good, it's about the process, right? We're at 490. That's enough. That's enough. So if we claim the sand... Oh, it's 50 coins each. Well, I didn't bring enough money for that. I don't know. Let's just get all of it. Whatever. Oh, and it's noted. Why is it only 24? My God. Can I buy more buckets? I didn't realize that he notes them. Oh, this is gonna be so much faster. I just need 500 buckets now. Okay. This is good. We can buy buckets from this friend here, the guard. Jante guard. Oh, that's so amazing. I can't believe he notes them for you. Oh, you cannot buy them from you. Okay. Fair enough. What is this man? Is he from the Temperos stuff? Certain reward items for 25 soaked pages. Ah, yes. Okay. There's a fire there, too. This is a pretty cool, like, chunk, almost. I'm gonna need to get some buckets, though. So let's take the... Are you the man that takes me back to... Yeah. Alcarid? We need to get... $450... No, 470 buckets. Okay. We might have to do some world hopping. But we can get rid of this now. We did a bunch of smithing yesterday. Smelting, I should say. We have a whole bunch of bars. We can do the smithing game. The Giant's Foundry. I don't really need to at the moment. It was just... I did it because I was bored of what I was doing. Is it only 3? Oh, here we go. How many is on here? How many buckets is it? That's 100 buckets. Okay, so we'll buy 5 of those? Sure, we'll buy 5 of those. Can I deposit noted buckets? We'll have to see, I suppose. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder. What's his name? A lot of these songs are about coffee. I'm okay with that. Just a little lag spike because I'm opening up my Wikipedia. Where is this gentleman? Drew. He accepts banknotes of buckets. Perfect. And he can store up to 25,000 buckets. That's a lot of buckets, friend. You do that. So I kind of know what I'm doing. We also need to get some silver. I kind of skipped silver, like I didn't... need to get any silver. Okay, so that was like $20,000. That's very worth it, I think. Just grab a whole bunch of sand. Right. The cover art for this song, it looks really cool. I like it. It looks like a rooster in like a suit smoking a cigarette. All right. That was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Now I need a... whatchamacallit? I need a furnace that's very close to a bank. That would be Edgeville. Let's go to Lumbridge. Something else I want to work on, maybe today, depending on how slow this glass thing is the... whatchamacallit? It might have been faster to just walk from Al Kharid. I didn't realize, didn't remember I could do that. Something else I wanted to think about working on was getting to more belladonna. So right now I don't have any growing because I haven't found any seeds. I was hoping that I could get more seeds faster when I catch the nature implings. Oh, we're gonna need an axe. I forgot to get an axe. But nature implings don't want to give me my belladonna seeds for some reason. I'm gonna grab an axe and then we're gonna take the canoe to Edgeville. I think that's my fastest way to Edgeville. Oh yeah, we could also try and get to 60 wood cutting. We're like a little bit away from a lot of things. The belladonna farm though that's like a continuous thing. Until we can beat up Gorad. Until we can finally get lucky on that Gorad. that Gorod kill, it'll be only farming. But we did get to 65 farming yesterday. So we got to the second level of the guild, the second wing of the farming guild, which is super nice. We get a herb patch. It's cool. I don't know exactly how far I can take this. Stable? Edgeville. There. I had something. You did something. I don't remember how I did it, but I somehow got to Twitch from OBS. I can get rid of this person. Okay. We're at Edgeville. This is unfamiliar, but it's because I don't usually go to this side of the river. Alright, so we're here. We can do this. Oh, we didn't quite get enough. That's okay. So we'll do like 14. There. This is gonna be a pretty like long process, but it'll be worth it. Each one is 0.1%. That's not bad. That means 1,000 to get to full level. So actually making the glass will get me quite a bit closer than... I might not need the full 490 to get to 50 crafting. Yeah, so let's see. This first. Here. And then we go glass. Plus, probably going to be making the unpowered orb. 298. 296. Hey C8s, how are you? It's good to see you. How was your work day? Or we don't have to talk about your work day. I'm just making glass. I'm trying to get to 50 crafting. Want to get my larger fur pouch and my larger meat pouch. Tomorrow is Friday. I guess that's true. I didn't think about that. I've been up all night, so to me it still feels like Wednesday. But, right, it is Thursday. I've been trying to keep my sleep schedule the same as if I was working. Even though I'm not working right now. I figured it'd be better for keeping productive. I tend to do poorly when I don't have a routine of going to work every day. Although I was outside yesterday for a little bit, and it was gorgeous. It was like perfect temperature. It was like 18 degrees or something, and it was nice and sunny. So I think I'm going to try to get outside today. At some point. We'll see. Get some forest bathing. It's difficult because there's actually 3 parks near me, like within walking distance. But one of them they kind of destroyed to do a whole bunch of construction. So, like, around my home has been construction for the last, like, 6 months. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. So it's been hard to enjoy the quiet, even if you are in the park. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to get to the park today. This is quite fast, and it's like, it doesn't require any brain power. Oh, I wanted to ask you, C8s. Fluffy was on earlier, and he said that you can do, at the Tithe Farm, you can do 20 plants. Have you ever tried 20 plants? I was doing your plan of like 16 plants, and then I figured out that I could fit one more plant in and do 17 plants. Yeah, playing RuneScape in the park. I figured out that I could do 17 plants, and it would be 6 rounds instead of 7 rounds. So, yeah. I found that 17 plants was still pretty relaxed. But, yeah, I don't know about the 20. Because I like to sort of chill out while I do it. Oh, yesterday I got my full farmer's set. Finally. I was procrastinating it, but we got there. It's a lot faster when you have the second level of the Tide Farm. Second level Tide Farm is a lot better for points. I still want to get my seed box. I'm not sure about the herb box. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. 16, you don't need to sweat, that's true. But if you do 16 plants, then you have to do 7 rounds. Oops. But if you do 17 plants, you only have to do 6 rounds. So I've been adding like 1 more plant. Instead of doing the first 2 rows, like you told me, I'm doing the next 2 rows, and then there's that odd plant patch right at the end. So I can do 17 plants, and then it's only 6 like rounds to get to 100. That's what I've been doing lately. And yeah, I can do about 200 plants in like 40 minutes. So it's a nice like, hey, I have 40 minutes. Let's just do some tithe farm. Yeah, but I don't want to like stress it out. So if I try the 20 and I start losing plants, then it'll like ruin everything. So I'll have to bring extra seeds just in case they start dying. And but yeah, I think I'll try it at some point. Maybe not today, but what are you working on today? Are you in the game? No, not yet. Just chilling out after work. It's not that bad if you take lots of seeds, yeah. Whenever I like want to go and do 200, I'll bring 210 seeds, like just in case. And I got this plugin that it just makes the patches easier to click on. Sometimes I'll like miss the patch because it wants me to click like right in the center. And accept that you're a plant murderer. I accept that I'm a plant manslaughterer, a plant slaughterer. But it's not murder because it's accident. The other day I bought some plants for my apartment. And I am notoriously terrible at taking care of plants. But these ones, for sure. Like I'm gonna set them up like right in front of my computer. So that I'm like looking at them all the time. And I'm like, are they watered? Yes. Because with ADHD, you have object permanence. So if you don't see something, you kind of forget it exists. And that happens with my plants. I'll like put them on the windowsill and be like, oh, you need some sun. And then I'll be like, oh, I left them on the windowsill like 3 days ago. Yeah, I get distracted and forget that the plant is there. Good old ADHD, making it difficult to take care of plants since the beginning of time. This is so fast. I was worried I was gonna have to do like 1 bucket of sand at a time. But I went to the sandstone quarry and I can use noted buckets, so I get 500 sand all at once. So easy. Do you have any plants at home, C8? I'm like the type of person who like really wants to be good at taking care of plants, but I'm not. But I keep trying. I don't give up. I'm like, I'm gonna keep trying. You just got home. Yeah, I figured. But I have to be wary because of my cats. Rosie likes to put everything new in her mouth. And she's like, well, that's new. I'm gonna bite it. I'm like, well, is it poisonous? We have to make sure it's poisonous before we buy it. We make sure it's not poisonous before we buy it. I was expecting this to take like a really, really long time. But yeah, like when I started 50 minutes ago, I had no sand. And then I got 500 sand. And now we're already making glass. Get a cat grass and let them puke on your floor. I did have cat grass. But my cat didn't eat it. Well, Rosie didn't eat it. I had it before I got Teddy, so I don't know if Teddy likes it. Yesterday I did get some treats, some cat treats, but I only gave them like a couple because Rosie has like a sensitive stomach. And I was right, she threw up like 10 minutes later. She had like 3 treats. She threw up. I was like, ugh, what do I get for you? I don't want you to puke. Probably does not feel good. But Teddy, like, almost never pukes. I think he's puked once. It's just so strange, like... This is my first cat that has had such a sensitive stomach, so... Luckily, I've found some food that she both likes and can keep in her stomach, so... You use a lot of emotes. So I wanted to ask you, I'm gonna get 3 emotes made. What should I get? I feel like I should get like a sleeping emote, like a hello emote, and then which ones do you find you use the most, you know? Like a welcome emote, smiling emote, maybe a sleeping one? $49 crafting. Bullseye lantern lenses. I made a bullseye lantern frame like a month ago. And I was like, I don't know what this is. And now I can finally make the lenses. I don't even think I need a lantern anymore because I have the Bruma torch, but we can make the lantern. Oh, cool. I got a, they changed my rank in the clan. High and sip emotes? It's a sip emote. Like sipping the tea? Ooh, I see. That's a good one. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll do like a high one, and then like a sleepy one, and I like the sipping one. I'll have to brainstorm like a basic sketch and then contact my artist friend. I met another artist, actually an animator, recently, and they do YouTube as well. And I was thinking about getting my screensaver like animated a little bit. Laughing and comfy. Yeah, I think maybe we could combine the sipping and the comfy. I like that comfy one, though. Comfy cozy. I think we'll put Teddy in like a comfy pose. Maybe under a blanket like yours. Rosie doesn't like being under a blanket. But Teddy likes it. Or maybe we can do comfy with Teddy and then sipping with Rosie. And then maybe a high one with my like astronaut. And maybe one of the cats like on my head. That would be a good idea, I think. But yeah, I want to get my screensaver like movement. So either like get the cats moving or get like the stars moving. Sky. Because it's a beautiful screensaver. I just want to give it some like some movement to it. So I want to talk to my animator friend and see what he can come up with. We're not even done making the glass, and we're like 64%, 64.8% of the way there. 2 more trips of this, and then we'll start glass blowing. How long have you been playing old school C8s? I was kind of wondering how it works. So when they made old school, because they got rid of all the RuneScape players and moved them to RuneScape 3, right? And then they brought back old school like a year later. Does that mean everybody in old school had to start from scratch? Do you know how that worked? Yeah. So old school's been out for since 2013, right? But did everybody have to start from scratch in 2013? Okay. So if that's the case, then how are there party hats and stuff? Like how are there party hats and like Halloween masks if they had to start from scratch? Did they re-release some, or were they able to move their characters from 3 back to old school, or because they're discontinued items, right? So I don't think they re-released them. They must have transferred characters from 3 back to old school. Right? I don't know. I just like thought of that the other day and I was like, I don't know how that happened. Lenses. They didn't want to make them rare like in RS3, and first they did like holiday event and dropped lots of them. Oh, okay. So they... Why did it stop? Keep going. And now they're given every holiday event. Why are they so expensive if they're not discontinued? Is it just like the history of them? Because they were discontinued for like 6 years, right? 7 years? Oh, okay. But like every holiday season, they give you more Christmas crackers, which have the party hats. Gotcha. Yeah, I was watching, before I started streaming today, I was watching an Extreme One Chunker, and he was doing Barbarian Assault as his chunk. So we pretty much had to kill chickens and barbarians until he could actually play the minigame. And then he was just hoping people would let him on the team. I had never played Barbarian Assault. I didn't know how it worked. But now that I see it, I'm like, that looks hard. But I guess if you had a good team, like, it'd be pretty easy. You could just get a group of people and just keep doing it over and over and over again. And get all your pets. I think the helmets look really cute. But yeah, I can't wear any of them on this character, so. I did make like a regular character, a non-Ironman character. I haven't played them much, but somebody wanted to give me some gold, so I made a normal character just for that. They said they were not playing as much anymore. So I was like, oh my god, I don't really need this. You don't have to give this to me, but it was super generous of them. I haven't used it yet. I think I'll probably hold on to it just in case they want it back. But I did realize just like today that I could... I'm not a billionaire, no. But it's like enough that I could get bonds for this character, right? So that's a significant amount of money. I didn't think of it as like real money. But now that I think about it, it's like that's... Wow, that's actual real money. So now I'm like, why did they give it to me? But I guess it's sort of like a Twitch subscription. It's just... It's a donation to the stream. We did it! Now I can craft ruby amulets, mahogany birdhouses, clothes pouches, medium hunter pouches. That's what I wanted. We're gonna keep going. So why not? When can we make that, like, light bulb thing? Where's the light bulb thing? There's the lantern lens. We'll just click out. Let's see. What is this? 87? Oh my god. That's an amount of stuff. Oops. What are those even for? Light orbs? That's nonsense. Oh, there's Fluffy. Fluffy's on vacation. And he's playing RuneScape while he waits for dinner. What a silly guy. XP waste. You're trying to move your Spotify playlist to YouTube Music. Why? Is that just for, like you're unsubscribing from Spotify? I was excited for a second there because we could learn... We might... I don't know if a skiller can learn how to do barbarian mixes, but I don't think I can get caviar, so it doesn't matter to me. YouTube gives better recommendations. Oh, okay. I've found a lot of really good recommendations through Spotify, but I also have like moods. Like I have music for moods basically, so I'll pick like a song that I'm really in the mood for, and then I'll go to the song radio for that song. And I find that that works well. Your 2000 music playlist. Sometimes it's nice to get back back into that stuff. I know like a couple months ago, I just like threw on one of my like Spotify mix, like number 2. And I was really enjoying it. I was like singing along to every song that I hadn't heard in 10 years. It was good. What is that? That person had like a skull above their head and it had a bunch of like keys underneath the skull. I've never seen that before. Does that mean they're like super evil? Like they're the big bad evil guy? So I didn't really plan this out, it seems, because I'm almost at level 51. I might make it to level 52 before I'm done with all this glass. That's a good emote. It reminds me of Anya from Spy Family, if you've seen Spy Family. Anya is probably one of the greatest characters in anime that I've ever seen. More keys, more they have killed. Oh, okay. How long does the skull stay above their head? Like 10 minutes or something? You get the skull for attacking someone else, right? Like unprompted. Okay, so that person has a skull with a key, but then this person has a skull and crossbones. So what's the difference? Oh, is that a bounty hunter skull? Is that what that means? That's from the bounty hunter game? Or something? I don't know. I'm just... Oh, their skull changed. Maybe the skull with the crossbones is I haven't killed anybody yet. But they did have a key on them. Oh yeah, we should check and see. We'll wait till we're done this batch. Okay, so if we go here... It stopped. It stopped making the glass. Doesn't show the... Is it in here? Small hunter pouches. Medium hunter pouches. Oh, but it doesn't say... It doesn't say how you make them. I think you need a Firefox for that? The medium one? I'm not sure. Can't remember. Other has just gotten a skull from something, and if it has keys, they're holding a loot key, meaning they have just killed someone and hold their loot. Oh, okay. That's why it changed, because did they put the loot key in the bank? Is that what that... Is that what happened? Okay, so the medium fur pouch requires grack fur. And then what about the meat pouch? Oh, there's a small meat pouch and a large meat pouch. There's no medium meat pouch. Okay, I can't make the large meat pouch until 65 crafting. Okay, but I can make a bigger fur pouch. What else can we get from crafting soon? There's kind of a gap here from 51 to 53. 55 we can cut dragonstone. I think that's a big one. But I don't really care about anything else, I think, in crafting. You birdhouse, I guess, is our next big thing in crafting. And then maybe 70 for diamond amulet. Magic birdhouse, ooh. Yeah, a lot of this doesn't matter to us. I think. Crafting's just one of those things that, like, I didn't really need a use for. And then I leveled it just to get rid of all the gems in the bank. And make some money. I guess it's good for making money. This song is called Vegans Suck. What a ridiculous song name. The opinions expressed on this stream do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the streamer. Disclaimer. Yeah, these songs are pretty good. This is a new playlist for me, so far so good. And I think this playlist has like 900 songs on it or something. Yeah, 900 songs. So hopefully we don't hear like any repeats. That's why I switched to this playlist, because my last playlist I was listening all the way through it. It wasn't long enough. All right, we're done all of our glass. We might as well make more soda ash though, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I have too much seaweed. Where was our grack fur? Grack fur. You need a small fur pouch. Have to close the pouch. There we go. Oh yeah, and we got the celestial ring the other day too. As well as the prospector. got some good stuff the other day. Oh, do the Ring of Life, does it work if you're not wearing it? Like if it's just in your inventory, does it work? Okay, so that was my first goal for the day. So we got to get a bigger pouch. Next goal is Belladonna, I think. So let's get our rogue outfit and our gloves of silence. And some food. Nope, gotta wear it. Okay, that's fine. I was catching magpie implings finally because we got to 65 hunter. If we drink like a beer, we get to 65 hunter, and then we can catch magpie implings. And they kept giving me Ring of Life, and I wanted Ring of Recoil. And I got really frustrated chasing them, and then I was like, well, you know what? Guess not today. But we did also get Zarek's Talisman, which I was pretty happy about getting. Now we have a nice, easy way to get to the farming guild. I think if we go... I don't know which one is the fastest. Is this one the fastest to the minecart? Which one's the fastest to the minecart? Yeah, if you didn't need to wear it, that's true. Oh, that's not the right spot. We want to go to Korend. So we've got... That's the glade. This is... Art. Is that the closest? There to there? Or there's one here. Yeah, that's the closest one. So we'll go to Heart. I'm just guessing that's the closest one. But yeah, we grinded out to 64 thieving, and then we went to the Lizard Man Temple, and then we got ourselves a Zarek Talisman in like 19 tries. Like, it's a 1 in 300, and we got it in 19 tries. So that was a good day. Yeah, I was pretty lucky with that. But we stayed a little bit longer because we needed the fangs to charge it, right? So I was pretty scared. I was like, I don't know what's in here. I don't know what's gonna kill me. But it was pretty chill. It was pretty chill. I did get poisoned a couple times, and that was kind of annoying, but I'm glad that our herbs finished. I need a spade. Where's my spade? In the bank. I guess we should quickly equip the farming stuff first. Oh, get the spade. Get the spade. Yeah, so on my main, like not on my main, but like on my other character that is not an Ironman, I can't decide what I'm gonna do. Oh, I was supposed to do potato cactus. That's okay. Go do potato cactus. Yeah, I can't decide what I'm gonna do. If I was thinking of doing like using no skills at all. Try to get to 1 billion with no skills at all. But in free to play, it's pretty boring to just play the Grand Exchange. Play a reverse skiller? Like, you mean combat only skills? I'm thinking about it actually, because I want to get to like content. I want to see the bosses and get good at that kind of stuff. It also would be nice to earn bonds, right? A maple tree. I don't know about that one, Jane. I don't know if we have any maple seeds. Let's do this quick. Give me a maple seed. No. Although we got some snape grass, that's pretty good. Do I have maple seeds? Not here. But I did move all my seeds over here. No, we don't have any maple seeds. Let's check and see if there's any seeds like any of these other spots. Apple tree. Nar. Snapdragon. That a bit. Seaweed. Yeah, I don't think that's Let's grab some pots. We'll plant. We can't make palm trees yet. I think that's 68, level 68. We have a lot of Renar. I didn't realize we had that much. Let's use that. I was looking the other day because I just unlocked this area, I was trying to figure out if a skiller... Oh, this person's name is Rosie. That's amazing. I was thinking if a skiller could kill Hespori. I don't think so, though. At least everyone that I asked was like, I don't think so. It probably hits too hard. I do want to unlock Guthic's Rest, also. I haven't actually had a chance to do yet. I wish I could put the tools in the seed vault also. Okay. Throw all those in there. And get those out of here. Jane wants a maple tree, though. I don't want to do that. I don't have any maple seeds. Flowers, we'll do... import. Herbs we already did. I think that cactus seeds are better... like a much better chance of getting the pet than the potato cactus. Which is odd because potato cactus, I think, needs a much higher level. I was looking at that the other day. Because I'm less concerned about efficiency of, like, experience. So the highest chances are in the hardwood trees, the redwood trees, and the spirit trees. But then cactus is 1 in 7,000. And then you go all the way down the list for potato cactus is 1 in 160,000. I'm just gonna plant normal cactus and not potato cactus. That seems better. Good morning, John. How are you today? What's new and exciting? Are you working in a couple hours? What? Or you actually want me to guess? You're super tired, but you have good news. John, you are always tired. Do you think that's indicative of something? You're officially no longer on punishment probation. Congratulations! I don't think you should have been in the first place, but congratulations. That's great news. You've improved your stats enough that you no longer have to come into the office 3 times per week. Right on. That's huge. That's huge. Good for you. I'm proud of you. You can now yap with customers again. That's what C8 says. C8 is in the Twitch chat, John. Getting all these strawberries. I'll switch to the Twitch. Okay. Oh yeah, I also wanted to switch my... Oh, this is super compost, so I need to go mine some volcanic ash at some point to switch it into ultra compost. These grow pretty fast. Maybe that's why the rate for getting the pet is so much lower. Your work starts in 36 minutes, but I can chill for a bit. This will stop me from just doom scrolling. It's hard to not doom scroll sometimes. I've been up like all night because I'm trying to keep my sleep schedule for the same as if I was going to work. And I was like, I'm gonna get a 2-hour nap before I start my stream. And then I just like sat in bed and just like doom scrolled. I was like, oh my god. So unproductive. It's a lot of people's addictions. It's that dopamine, right? But I think Runescape is a good way to cure yourself of doom scrolling. It's its own dopamine drip, for sure. Oh, I just like gave that sketchy leprechaun all that stuff, but still need it. It looks like that person was axing the... Oh, I guess they're chopping down a tree. That makes sense. Oh, also, my plumbing is messed. Stuff wouldn't drain. When I shower, water starts leaking out of the toilet, but I Instacarted some drain cleaner. Oh my gosh, John. Was mopping with bleach? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. You probably needed to mop anyways. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Okay, back to the original plan of getting some seeds for my belladonna. And we're gonna need some food because the farmer is probably gonna... I'm not gonna use that good food. Farmer is probably gonna try to kill us. Ninja with a hammer. Watch out. Core, blimey. That was close. I thought I had it there. I saw the purple seed and I was like, oh, that was fast. Do you have a drain snake, John? You could also try baking soda and vinegar. If you have it, yeah. But you'll have to block off any other, like, draining holes. Like, for example, like, if you use it in the bathtub, then you have to block off the overflow holes. Like, just tape it shut. So that the baking soda and vinegar, like, is forced through the pipe. It could work. You could also try, using the baking soda and vinegar and then plunging it. Like, push it through. I don't know, someone, like, in my building, whether, like, above me or below me or whatever, was doing something with their plumbing, and, like, as they were working on it, like, I could hear them working on it, the water in my bathtub started, like, coming up out of the pipe, and I was like, what the hell? But I fixed it. I just, like, plunged it. Master plumber. I don't know about that. But when you live in an old apartment building, it happens quite often. You have to figure it out. But yeah, you should invest in a drain snake, John. Actually, it might not matter as much. I have longer hair, right? So I get more hair in the drain. So maybe, yeah, maybe it won't make a difference for you. So you have shorter hair than I do. Yeah, there was a... Last year, C8s, there was like a big... There's a big leak in my ceiling. So obviously the landlord's like, oh, you know, this seems like it's your fault. And I'm like, it's not my fault. I'm not doing anything. There's water coming out of the wall. So they had to, like, rip a hole in my ceiling. And they could see that it was the person above me that was dripping water into my wall. And it was getting water underneath my carpet. And I was like, see? Not my fault. Nice, that's good. I'm gonna shake a fist at that landlord. It did cause water damage, yeah. Yeah, but they replaced the ceiling that they cut out. And I told them, like, so are you gonna clean the carpet? Because there's probably mold growing under that carpet. And they're like, no. I'm like, okay. So I have 2 cats and there's mold growing under my carpet. So maybe you should do something about that. I ended up calling a steam cleaner to, like, sanitize and clean. So a maze, sure. I'm really bad at these. But we could try it. I don't think I need any of the, like, treasure chests. Is it that way? No, it's this. Where is it? Yeah, it is this way. Yeah, my landlords are, they're not very good. I think they just don't like me. But they're also not good. And they don't like me. So it's like a combination of negligence and bad attitude. I'm like a landlord, but I don't own houses or land. And I'm not a lord. I just let my belongings rot. So I'm basically a landlord. I like that, Ditz. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? They have bad taste because I like you, and anyone with good taste should too. Just like aggressive positivity. I like that. Thanks, John. Appreciate you. Is it this way? No. At least it told me that, like, don't go that way. You'll regret it. I think it's this way. I don't know if there's anything, like, worth getting from the maze. I think the treasure chests only give potions and runes. So maybe I should skip the treasure chests because I don't use runes. Oh, and arrows. So I don't use arrows either. I'll play devil's advocate. I don't like you, and I think your landlords are pretty smart. We gotta have balance in life. I appreciate that, yeah. We need to have a balanced discussion. And not everyone has to like me, you know, I'm not for everybody. I've accepted this. It brings a lot of peace when you realize that not everyone is going to like you, and that's not your problem. Well, I hope that you find how would I like to word? I hope that you find the stream relaxing at the very least. Even if you don't like me, I hope that you can use the stream in your own purposes, and it makes you relaxed or more productive or whatever you'd like to be. I hope it improves your life. Even if you just mute it, I don't care. What are you up to today, Ditz? Always remember, you owe nothing to anyone and should never feel obligated to please someone you don't even know. That is great wisdom. I agree with you. I feel like I'm still working on that, but it is part of my daily life now. It's just not worrying about what other people think. Because you could be super duper nice to someone, try your best to not upset them, and they could still get upset. Like, you can't control that. So instead, just spend your energy on yourself or the people that matter to you, the people that refill your energy. I just woke up, took my meds, inhaled a pizza. It's my last day off, so I'm just hanging out. Right on. Well, thanks for being here. I also, I didn't just wake up, but I got out of bed and took my meds. Then I started streaming. I usually work nights, but I didn't work last night, so... But I'm trying to keep my sleep schedule the same as if I was working, so... I have been up all night. Mind if I ask what you take? Vives for me. I have a bunch of different things. Right now, I am taking Cipralax. And I'm starting another one as well called... What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. But I just started it like last week, so I'm seeing if it fits well with my stomach and my brain and stuff. And I also take Adderall for my ADHD. We swallow shit that sounds like alien species so we can function. Ain't life fun? Yeah. It's so strange because we're trying to function, but the problem is not us. The problem is the society, right? We're trying to fit into a society that doesn't want us to fit. That's why we have to take the medicine. It's not so we can function, it's so that we can function in the system. The system is the problem. Oop, that was close. Almost died. We're okay. Almost accidentally tried to steal when I had 1 HP. I just realized recently the Cockney accent of this guy reminded me of Dragon Quest, and then I just realized recently that Dragon Quest Monsters Dark Prince came out recently, and like North America got very little advertising for it. So I kind of want to play that on stream. Because I love Dragon Warrior, and Dragon Warrior Monsters like hasn't had like a game on a system that I own in like 20 years, so I kind of want to play the new Dragon Warrior Monsters. My brain was hardwired for speed and activity, not to focus on mundane, mind-numbing tasks for hours on end. I need to get a job as something exciting, I guess. I take vitamins. I'm cool as well. You are cool, yes. Vitamins are cool. Hard fucking core. Good for you, though, for taking vitamins. I should take vitamins, but I don't. I have enough things to take. Is green tea a vitamin? It has vitamins, right? I drink green tea. Unironically, though, magnesium supplements for your Adderall. Okay. Right. I will ask my doctor and pharmacist. I'm supposed to take vitamin D, but I'm pretty inconsistent with it. I will look into that magnesium though. I'm actually gonna write it down. Thank you for the advice. How long have you been playing Runescape for, Ditz? I assume you play Runescape just because of the RS in your name. Let me know if I'm incorrect. Do you also have a skiller, or are you a pure of some sort? What is your preferred way to play? C8's in the chat is working on a reverse skiller, as he likes to call it, combat only. I started in about 2017, but I haven't played in so long. Took my biannual break, but then the whole Jagex advertisement stuff stopped me from coming back. Oh, what's the Jagex advertisement stuff? No, you're not playing your reverse skiller anymore since you're fricked up? Did you try messaging like a player mod? Maybe they can fix it for you? I've seen it done. I've seen it done. I've seen people go from like 13 HP to 10 HP again because they talk to either a player mod or like an actual mod. You have a main, 3 Ironman you never touch, and a skiller that I lost the password to after I unlocked dart smithing with Rings of Recoil. What is dart smithing with Rings of Recoil? I just recently got to 65 Hunter, so I can get Rings of Recoil, but I don't know what dart smithing has to do with it. Jagex put out a poll a while back. They wanted to know if we were cool with Coca-Cola ads. Oh. That sounds terrible. They make like $1 billion. Why do they need more money? You had to rebuy Minecraft a few years back because I couldn't get back into the original. It's a bummer. Hi, Rosie. Rosie just popped up onto the desk. Now she's rubbing up against the microphone. It's not talking, though. What's up, babe? You gonna talk into the microphone? No? You just like to pop in. Pop in, get some cuddles. Pop back out. I do the same. They switched to the Mojang account stuff. Ah, yes. I've played RuneScape, or not RuneScape. I've played Minecraft all of like once. And I felt pretty lost. I'm really liking this song, by the way. I struggle when I don't have directions. And I didn't know anything about Minecraft, and I was just like, I guess I'll make a house so that the creepers don't kill me. And then the creepers like blew up my house, and I was like, well, that's fun. Guess I'll go play a different game. I was playing with a couple friends too, and one friend, like, all he did was just mine straight down. And I was like, that's boring. I'm not gonna do that. And then my other friend, I think he was the one that brought the creepers to my house and exploded my house. I think he was like vindictive about something. But yeah, that was my like one Minecraft experience, and someone blew up my house. So traumatized forever. It'd be funny if these watermelons grew before I got these seeds. Check on that cactus too. Looks pretty good. These like congas, they're pretty amazing. This song, they make me want to dance. This would be a good song for like doing the dishes or something. I like to listen to like dancing music when I'm doing the dishes. Gives me a reason to get moving. Oh, John, I don't know if you're still here, but what was that website you use for your 3D printing, like, templates? Like, if I wanted to download something to be 3D printed, where do I go for that? Yegi.com. It's a search engine. Okay. I will check it out. Write it down now. The big sites are called 3D in my mini factory. Okay. I'm not looking for minis, but yeah. I'm kind of looking for this. I don't even know what to call it, but it will fulfill a purpose. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know if I told you, John, but I did my taxes. I think I did them correctly. I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to be getting some money. And I think I'm going to get my friend to help me build a new computer. So then we're going to, like... We're going to be able to play, like, some stronger PC games. Because there's been a couple games recently that... are not available on PlayStation. So I want to play them though. Squirreled Away is something I really want to play. Really excited about that one. Or you can play old games faster. That's true. I could play old games faster. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. As you know, I left my I left my taxes to the very last day. And yeah, I just sat there for 3 hours and just like hyper focused until it was done. And yeah, we got it done. The HD plugin is indeed beautiful. I don't know. Should we try it? It'll probably like crap out. Like if I open up the wiki, the game like loses frames. So my computer is not the most reliable machine. Let's give it a try. Is it just in here? Just like look up HD. I can only turn it on in certain areas because my laptop blows. But for mindless skilling or bossing is fun. This one, right? Yeah, 117 HD. Well, so far it looks terrible. at the shadows. The frame rate is capped at 50 for some reason. Why 50? But you can see it's like, it's dropping. It is really pretty though. Where's this frame rate thing? Unlock FPS, FPS target. Okay, yeah, so it just like doesn't go above 50. Trust the process. Next you get the weather plugin as well. I don't know. I'm worried my computer's gonna start smoking. It does look cool though with the shadows. It looks especially great in places that aren't normal, like lizardmen tunnels, catacombs. Ooh, nice. Yeah, maybe after we get the seeds that we want, Mr. Farmer, we'll go to the lizard temple and just see what it looks like. I'm not going to the Guardians of the Rift. I'm sick of that place. But so far it looks like it's playing really well. It says that it's not locked, like the FPS is not locked, but it seems to be locked at 50. Unlock FPS. Oh, there we go. So I unlocked it and now it just goes up to 60 instead of 50. Odd. Her hair looks cool in HD. I like the quad pigtail. It's a vibe for sure. I haven't been paying attention. Did my gloves break yet? Yeah, my gloves broke. Wasn't paying attention. This song is cool. Shift's starting soon. Yeah, it's good to see you, John. Have a good day at work. Thanks for tuning in. So you said you hadn't played Runescape in a while, right, Ditz? Let me see here. I think I read that right. You haven't played in so long. So what is your game? What is your game at the moment? Yeah, they're adding another boss next week, actually. The new giants? I've only played for like a month and a half, so I don't really know anything about this game. I played 20 years ago. But then I just came back like a month and a half ago, so I'm a noob early. But C8 answers my questions. Monster Hunter, nice. Yeah, I played Monster Hunter Wilds on the stream. It's great. I haven't beat the new boss. They added Mizutsune? Mizutsune? That's the water boss. Thanks, Stitz. Appreciate it. I really like Monster Hunter Wilds too. I want to get back into it. I was struggling for a while because I was trying to make the... I had a silly idea, and I was trying to play the game using mostly the Palico. So... I'm really... I'm doing well so far. Let's see, which boss am I on? The hardest one actually was the fire chicken. But once we beat the fire chicken, we beat the spider, and then we beat the pink monkey. Who's after the pink monkey? Oh, after the pink monkey was the bubble one with the bubble around it. In GU, what's GU? Yeah, I played World and Rise. You can easily do it in Rise. Because you get the dogs in Rise. Or, sorry, yeah, in Rise. But in Wilds, it's actually really hard. Generations Ultimate has Prowler mode. Oh, cool. Yeah, K-Matrice is oddly the toughest one. I had to actually call an NPC to help me because they've added, like, dumb stuff that makes it more difficult. Because the first time you fight the K-Matrice, you don't have access to a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I tried it like 4 or 5 times, and I just kept running out of time. I think I tried it more than that, maybe 6 or 7 times, and I just kept running out of time. But yeah, we eventually beat it with the help of an NPC. And then we beat the bubble person. I don't remember the name of the bubble person. It's like Ray Dow or something like that. And then I don't think I've tried the next monster yet. I kind of shelved that project for a little bit. But yeah, I really want to, like, work my way up to the Blango set and to use, like, Palico Rally. Oh, Raydao is the Railgun Dragon. No, not Rompopolo. Oh, but I did beat Rompopolo. So now I have the poison. What's the like the strongest monster in the jungle? You know how each area has like a strong monster? So Raydao is like the wastes. And then the jungle has like the thing with the bubble around it, and it takes half damage as long as its bubble is up. Oh, I just died. Wasn't paying attention. Darn it! Oh, yeah, Uthduna. Yeah, I think that's his name. We died. Sad. And it took my talisman away? Ugh. Apparently snape grass seeds are worth more than a Xerix talisman. Stupid snape grass seed. Lumbers looks really pretty though. Yeah, I think it's Uthduna, the big eel. You're right. But yeah, we did beat Rompopolo, so now our Palico can poison things. But I don't think we've fought the next one, which I think is the fire monkey. A fire monkey. I thought that once we beat Rompopolo, we would have a little bit more luck though. So it's been a struggle to get to Rompopolo, but now that we have Rompopolo, we have wide range on our armor, I believe. So now we can buff our Palico a little bit more. Yeah, I'll have to look back into it, and maybe we can try Mizutsune as well. I haven't tried Mizutsune yet. Is there another boss that they've added after Mizutsune? Wow, super unlucky. Missed 3 times in a row. Mizutsune is currently the newest, unless you count Arch-Tempered Raidao. He's just harder Raidao. Yeah, I believe the Arch-Tempered are the, were already in the game, right? Like, I played the release version, and I think I got through most of it. Maybe not Arch-Tempered. I think my Hunter rank is like 50 or something. Because I started the Palico character. Stopped worrying about my Hunter rank. Lagiacrus, the lightning fish. Lagiacrus. Which game was that monster in last? Tempereds were at launch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I haven't done the Arch-Tempereds because that's probably like Hunter rank 70 or 80. But I have done the purple ones. Those are the tempered ones, right? I think that's the tempered one. Last appeared in GU, but he hasn't truly been seen since... Truly been in a game since 3 Ultimate. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I played Try, so I know the underwater combat. I just don't remember... I don't know if he was in Try. Try was my first Monster Hunter, and then I like fell in love with the game. And I got some of the games for PSP, but I didn't play them too much on the PSP. It was too hard for me to like hold it comfortably. Even playing Try was like, that was a struggle. You had to like claw the controller to play that game. That's the one thing about Monster Hunter games is that every single button on the controller is used. So it's kind of a learning curve. I couldn't tell where he was. Here he is. The older games truly controlled like a nightmare. Yeah, it was like you want to play the game, but your hands hurt too much, so you have to take a break. Especially with like the water combat, because, you know, it was a little more difficult because you had the third axis of movement. It was cool though. I liked the water combat. It was a bad controller. Because I was playing on the Wii. And I had the Pro controller, like the Wii Pro controller, and it still was just like, this is terrible. I soloed the entirety of GU on 3DS. Oh, cool. Yeah. I always solo. I always play the game solo. Like, I've never played with other people. It could be a lot of fun though. I'm kind of the same way. It's like when I play with other people, I feel like I'm either slowing them down or they're rushing me. And it's like I want to like take my time. I want to like read the dialogue and stuff. But not everybody plays games the same way, right? So if I do play with other people, it'll be after I've finished the game on my own. Yeah, I solo every monster before I ever party up. Yeah, I'm the same way. And even then, like, I might not ever party up. I think I just get mad too quickly. Well, I used to, but I just don't play games that make me mad anymore. I used to play Dota 2 quite a lot. And I just realized that I don't need people yelling at me anymore. Like, this game is not worth, like, getting yelled at all day. I still really enjoy watching it. I love Dota. But, yeah, I don't play it anymore, because people are very toxic. I guess that's, you know, it comes with the team games. Especially if you're on like a smaller team. Games like Overwatch or League of Legends or Dota. When you're on a small team, like you're kind of relying on each other to actually like know how to play the game and stuff. So that can cause some frustration. But I usually don't play those games for that reason. I just don't need the stress. Don't need the stress. I play games to relax me or to challenge me. So those are usually solo games. The last like multiplayer game that I played was Sea of Thieves. And I really enjoyed Sea of Thieves, but I didn't like fight against other people. It was pretty boring. Like I would just go fishing a lot and like take my my Merchant's Guild quests. It's a really fun game. It's just like it's not a lot of stuff like keeping me there. Not a lot of progression because all the items are cosmetic. I got all the cosmetics that I wanted and then I was like, okay. I think we're done with Sea of Thieves for now. We're getting pretty unlucky on these Belladonna. I think it's like a 1 in 65. And I've done 1700 and I've gotten 9. Like, that's half dry, right? Like, I should definitely have way more. Unless I'm, you know, I've got my odds wrong. I was expecting to get this a lot faster, but that's fine. Did it. I might just get too used to this HD. It's so pretty. We've got 1 whiteberry seed. 1 snapdragon seed. Why is this so difficult? Probably need another set of gloves also. This guy, he's just holding out on me. I know you've got the seeds, buddy. Give me the seeds. He's got a monopoly on my seeds. Oh, did they change this? I swear it was a lot easier to get the belladonna seeds before. It's saying it's 1 in 820. Yeah, it's 1 in 820. That's terrible. Okay, let's go to nature implings. For some reason, I thought it was a lot higher. Oops, don't put those there. I don't know where I put them. Okay, we'll go impling hunting. Where's my impling hunting gear? I don't think... Oh, here it is. This... I think that's it, right? I lost my magic butterfly net. I don't know why it takes away your magic butterfly net. It's not fair. I don't need that. Okay, I think we're good. I wonder if they've fixed the close-up of my character's face. This headgear, it just looks super weird when you're in the like dialogue box. See if they fixed it. Nope, it still looks all screwed up. I did send them like a message for the bug, but it's not like a gameplay bug, it's just like a visual bug. So they probably prioritize those a little lower. Is there a... I don't know if there's a way to switch worlds without this confirmation box. Are you sure you wish to switch? There's no imps here. You can disable that? Check the wrench. Okay. I was checking the wrench, but I don't know where it is here. Double-clicking the world also bypasses it? Oh. There's so many things in this settings menu. I don't even know what to look for. World? World switcher confirmation. Oh! Here we go. Boom! Thanks. Alright. Now, the super duper fun time. I might turn off the HD for this, because this is visually a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, that's a little easier to look at, for sure. Might not have tested it Pro. Okay, now it's wrong. My FPS is like 23 now. What did it do? It screwed it all up. Is it this one? Why is it 24 FPS? It looks like everything's moving. Like it's... What? This is terrible. I'm just gonna log out and log back in, and hopefully it fixes it. That was terrible. Nope, it's still terrible. It ruined it! Okay, I'm gonna close it like completely. Yeah, let's close it completely. If you use the GPU plugin, you gotta turn it back on. Oh, okay. That's probably it. Yeah. That was terrible. Like, if you want to give yourself a headache, this is exactly what you do. Thanks for the help, though. So I would have been struggling with, like, how to make it look normal again. And I already, like, don't like Puro. It's very frustrating. So... Ah, yes. 6 FPS. That's what we like to see. Okay. Where's the GPU thing? Yeah, let's do the GPU thing. There we go. Okay, it's still not great. Alright, it's a little better now. Okay, I spoke too soon? Alright, hopefully it's fine. Now we're gaming. Sort of. Can't remember which imps I need. I think I need... Ooh, there's a nature. There's a nature. There's 2 nature. I'm back. I'm friendly. Gimme. Gimme. I bet more people swear at Puro than like any other place in the game. Oh, right. I can't catch those because I didn't bring the... Wait. What? Why is it 68? I'm confused. Oh, it's because I don't have the butterfly net equipped. I'm like, what is going on? And of course they steal it. Of course they steal it. Alright, so we got... Pretty sure you need... 1 essence impling, 2 earth implings, and 3 gourmets for the magic butterfly net. Oh, darn it. I don't want that. Let's turn on the thing so I can see my earth implings. Where are my earth implings at? There's my earth imp. What was that sound? Okay. Oh, there's a nature impling. Quick, give me the butterfly net. Nope. Trade? Yes. Give me that. Boom. I'm back, nature impling. I'm back. Now it's like so far away. I think it's AI. I think it's just like AI avoiding me. Oh, is this one coming? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't have an empty jar. Obviously. Why would I have an empty jar? And now it leaves. God, my life is so hard. This is like facepalm, like, over and over and over again. I didn't have the butterfly net equipped. Didn't have an empty jar. We got one! Hooray! And it's Renar. It's not bad, but it's not what we wanted. Okay, we're in the southeast. I think you're supposed to be in the southwest or the northeast corner. I think that's like where the spawns are normally. I'm not sure. I don't really want to jump worlds, but looks like we're going to. After we catch this one. Oh, there's another nature implant. Okay, we're gonna go after this one. Oh my gosh. The frustration is... It's like they know what you're thinking, you know? Nope, nope, nope. And then I miss it, obviously. Obviously, you gotta miss it. We'll just do gourmets for a bit, I think. till the nature one comes close. Oh, there it is. We got one. Terramin. And this is the right spot, because you catch the nature and then another one will pop up. I swear to God, this nature impling. Oh, there's another one. Hit it. Got one. Nope. Perfect. Magic wood. We can turn off the earth implings now. Ooh, I like this song. Oh, oh. Dang it. Like, commentating while you play Puro Puro is it's gotta be the most frustrating thing. God, this... Okay, I was gonna say, if it juked me 3 times in a row, I was gonna be pretty frustrated. No, don't miss. Snapdragon. This is a super low chance, but the reason I'm opening up the gourmets is to get a grubby key. It's 1 in 500, I think. I figure we'll just wait for the natures to come to us and we'll just keep trying for these gourmet implings. Okay. We'll just bank and then we'll come back. We got 4 natures there. Ooh, we can catch this. Stay still! Oh, I need a jar. That's not the right imp. My goodness. Why is that? My left click is screwed up for that one. Click is walk here. Okay. I had changed my left click to walk through the haystacks, but magical wheat. But then I changed it back because I kept walking through it when I didn't want to. Oh, there's another impling right there. Maybe I should get a fish barrel. Like maybe I should do Temperos to get a fish barrel so that I can catch more gourmets without having to bank. Maybe I'll work on that. Getting a fish barrel. Alright, let's pick another world. Hey, and we didn't have to confirm. Awesome. Yeah, I think you want to go to the southwest corner and the northeast corner. Those are the ones with the invisible spawns in them. At least I think that's what like the bots do. They just sit in the corners. Wait for the invisible ones to spawn. Stay still, please. No. Oh my gosh. This thing, I swear it can read my mind. What are you doing? My character's like skiing instead of catching the impling. There we go. Avento. Not what we wanted. Yep, fly right at me. Perfect. Is that gonna be this spawn? Yeah. Oh, actually, does the fish barrel keep your cooked fish? Or is it only raw fish? Maybe the fish barrel wouldn't even help. Okay, that's not fair. You spawned it on the other side. You can't hear the music. Oh, you can't hear the Spotify. Are you sure? Maybe it's just too quiet. It's not intentional. But thank you for letting me know. Try it up here. We'll wait for the next song. Wow. That was really loud. Thank you for the bits. I don't know why that was so loud. Hopefully it wasn't super loud for you. Yeah, that kind of like... that scared me. But hopefully it wasn't too loud for you. So I'm looking at... It was a jump scare? Yeah. So... yeah, how do I adjust that here? Probably have to do it in my alerts. Can you hear the music? Is it easier to hear the music now? The new Waffle House just opened up today. I've never been to Waffle House, but I love waffles, so sounds like it would be difficult to stay away. You can hear it perfectly fine? Okay, good. Let me adjust those alerts, though. Because I have, like, different volume levels going to my headphones than are being broadcasted, so... But I am watching, like, the levels. Yeah, maybe we'll just turn the volume like... It was at 50%? Can I change all of them to 20% now? Edit multiple? I think I did this right. I'm gonna send a test one. Okay, that was okay volume-wise. For me. Let me know if that was okay volume-wise for you. Okay. I think we fixed it. That was terrifying, though. For a moment. Yeah, that's a lot better, yeah. I had it on 50%, but... Thank you, though. I appreciate that. It's not a lot, but every little bit counts. One day I hope to be able to kind of engineer my life around the things that I love. One of those things is like supporting people and being a good listener. Creating a space where people feel welcome. Just putting out good energy into the world. I'm not so worried about the number of viewers as I am the quality of the viewers. I want people to get something out of it, you know? Whether that just be like a breath of fresh air or something to relax to before bed or as they get ready for work. In my life, I've found it hard to find places where I felt safe and comfortable being me. So I wanted to see if I could help create one. All very good qualities to have. Proud of you. I'm going through my own sort of progression. I was put up to my own behavior and saw just how awful I treated people my whole life. I've been working hard to fix that. Thank you for sharing. That's a really hard thing to admit to yourself sometimes. And I think being aware of it and working towards change, that's the first step, right? A lot of people go through life, you know, not realizing, you know, that they're pushing people away, or not realizing that, you know, they're using their own pain to hurt people. And it takes some introspection, and it takes some humility and some discomfort. It takes leaning into discomfort to realize that, you know, I can't affect how other people see me, but I can affect me. So I think it's about just working on what we can control. We can control the people that we hang out with. We can control the people that we talk to on a daily basis. We can control how much energy we put into other people. It took losing someone very important to me to understand it. Even still, couldn't have started to improve without her. Would have just been nice not to be a dick, but hey, hindsight is 2020. Yeah, but I see what you're saying, and I think that's a really important realization to come to. I think one thing that helps me is being thankful for those struggles, being thankful for those awful things, because if you're honest with yourself, if I'm honest with myself, I wouldn't have got where I am without those terrible things happening, right? So it's being thankful for those things that seem like the worst possible thing in the moment. And just not being afraid to invest in yourself, because you'll never regret investing in yourself. Sometimes it's hard, you know, maybe financially, maybe emotionally, to invest in yourself, but it'll always pay dividends. Thank you for sharing, by the way. I know it's difficult to share vulnerable things about yourself, but I really appreciate your honesty. That's one of the things that, you know, one of the most important things to me is it's honesty, authenticity. Yeah. Oh, did that person... Sorry, I'm not gonna catch that person. Yeah, okay. Honesty, authenticity, and trying not to be nice all the time. I struggle with that. Just being nice all the time as my default. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting. So instead of being nice all the time, be authentic. Thanks for your perspective. Yeah. Mental health is... There's so much stigma, you know? People are so afraid to just be vulnerable because of how people will, you know, treat them differently. And it's about realizing that, you know, your mental health is not your personality. Your depression is not you. It's something you have to go through. So instead of saying, like, I am depressed, I've started to say, like, I have depression. Depression is not a part of me, but depression is not who I am. It's something that I have to deal with. Or I'm feeling depressed, yeah. I use a lot of that's how I've learned to speak with others as well. I know sometimes when someone else is going through a hard time, I have this urge of, like, I want to help you, you know? Like, I have all these things that I think you should know, but sometimes that's not what people need. Right? And you have to respect that. And so it's more important to empathize than to try to solve a problem. Sometimes all you need to do is be there and listen. I recently went to a mental health first aid class, and I learned a lot about dealing with people that are going through a difficult time. And nowhere on our list of things to do was to like give them advice. Nowhere on the list was, you're depressed, you're an alcoholic. No, you never say that stuff. So you start sentences with like, I've noticed you're going through a tough time. Is that true? Yeah. Or are you advice oriented, or do you just want someone to listen? That can, oh, here's a magpie and I can't catch it. See, I have asked someone that question. Like, are you in your feelings, or are you looking for solutions? And they've gotten defensive, and they thought I was like patronizing them. This was over text message, right? Which is like the absolute worst forum for talking to someone that's going through a tough time. But I just like, if you're defensive and I'm asking you a question, like, I don't even think we can have a conversation yet. Like, you're not ready. I think more of, like, I've used that question in the past, and it's backfired on me. That's my hesitation. I think now I would say, how can I best help you in this moment? Or what do you think you need the most right now? What would help you the most right now? Because quite often it's people are missing one of their basic needs, right? Whether that's food, shelter, or connection. Connection is a basic human need, and love. Just feeling heard. I think a lot of what's missing in a lot of people's lives. And quite often, like, when people don't know what they need, it's usually just they need connection. They need someone to just listen. And if they don't know what they need, then that's when you just try to break it down. Just sit in it. See if you can put words to it. Doesn't need to be always words, though. Don't be afraid to sit in the silence. It's difficult. It's difficult. It is definitely a skill. But yeah, I didn't get here easily, you know. I had to do a lot of listening to audiobooks, and I've gone to different classes. Because of my past experiences, like, I want to understand why people act the way they do, because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would someone do what they did, you know? I'm not getting very many natures at all here. I try to focus on natures. We'll just, we'll swap around for a little bit. I'm not going to be on a lot longer, but I'm going to swap around for a little bit and see if I can catch some natures. Ooh, dragon! I would say, Fluffy, come catch it if you're still here. I don't think Fluffy's here still. I don't quite have the levels to catch that one yet. Oh, and there's a magpie and I can't catch it. We should work on getting to 65 so that we can catch magpies without the beer. nature right on top of me. Perfect. Give me more of those. Where's the dragon? I think it was in 303. 303 in Puro Puro. There's a dragon impling. $303. Puro. Fiending for that dragon imp, eh? I'll pop back in and see if it's still there. It might make a skiller. It is... I don't see the dragon anymore, Fluffy. There was someone else in here. Could still be here, but I don't see it. Why do you want to make a skiller now? It's not for everybody. It's tough because there's not very many quests you're actually allowed to finish. You have to get poison dynamite and stuff. It's much easier if you're not an Ironman. Like, I'm an Ironman skiller, so it's like way harder. Accepting I may have ADHD and getting on 5 ants took a while, but I've never been happier. That's amazing. That's amazing. I also feel like Adderall was a huge game changer for me. Feeling like totally all over the place, like just overwhelmed. Too many things going on in your brain. I'm just horribly autistic for OSRS. I love the grind. Ironman skilling is the peak of content, but I do love PVM. Yeah, I made a, just recently I made a normie. So not Ironman. And I want to, I made a non-Ironman because I want to fight the bosses and stuff eventually. But I think we're gonna do a reverse skiller, so we're gonna do like only combat, only combat skills. Sorry, Fluffy. I think someone else grabbed your dragon imp. I also find that RuneScape is really good for ADHD. Because you can set your own goals and you can slowly work towards them and achieve them. So as long as you're setting like realistic goals, like you're always like, you're feeling like you're achieving things like all the time. When they asked me why I thought I may be ADHD, one thing I said really concerned him. I said a lot because I can never stop talking. But when I said, I just want to turn the music off. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't sound like music to me, but I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. It turns the music off. Yeah. That's amazing. I'm really glad you found something that works for you. I was reading this book recently. It's called The Deep. It's not very long. But it was the first book I've read where the main character like pretty much described feeling exactly how you just described. How they would dissociate, and like in order to listen to what their mother was saying, they had to let the world back in, and then they just could hear way too much. It was like, oh my god, I know exactly what that feels like, and seeing it like in a book was like, oh my god, I'm not alone. I've never seen it written down before. Yeah. It would give me chills, just like seeing that in a book. I was like, no way. This person has ADHD. Like, amazing. It was always my biggest problem. Music never ending. Songs you hate. Can't stop hearing it. Yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine. Oh, we finally got one. Oh my god. Okay, that's it. We're leaving. I'm really, really glad you found someone or something that makes you feel better. We did get one. Yes. It's about gosh darn time. Try not to swear in my stream. But yeah. We got one. We got one. Now I'm like trying to get out, but I gotta catch these gourmets on my way out. The problem is I gotta... Okay, why was that so loud again? Thank you again. Okay, that was super duper loud again. Let me grab that bits one and just turn it way down. What the heck? Why so loud? That's much more reasonable. I also don't know why it's doubled and tripled, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, it wasn't too loud on your end? Okay. Okay. Hey, we got a dragon impling. Oh, but someone's here. Okay, well, I'm glad it wasn't too loud on your end. I did change the volume, but I haven't saved the changes yet. So, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope to see you again soon in another stream. If you don't mind me asking, what's your time zone? Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Ditz. I really appreciate that. That's incredibly generous of you. Central Time. Okay. Yeah. So I normally stream on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. I'm in Eastern Time. So yeah, Tuesday and Thursday mornings. And then I stream in the evenings on Fridays and Saturdays. So I'll be back tomorrow and Saturday. At my time, usually about 8 p.m. So it'll be about, I don't know, 6 or 7 p.m. for you. But yeah, if you're around, that's my schedule. And it may change. It's kind of a lot for me right now, but we're doing it so far. So yeah. I've had my own disposable income for 2 years now, and you're the first I've subbed to without Prime. Well, thank you. I'm incredibly honored. I'm glad that we found each other. I'm just gonna plant this belladonna and I'll probably end this stream there. I'll try to jump by when you're streaming then. I'm off on Thursdays. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I see you back in the stream another time. But thank you so much for the subscription. I can finally... I think I was looking for this for over 2 hours. For one belladonna seed. Darn it all. Okay. We'll have to work on getting some more off the stream. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Those are very kind words. That's the whole purpose of, you know, my stream and making the content that I'm trying to make. I'm not where I want to be yet, but yeah, most important is making an environment where people feel seen and heard. Goal achieved. Plant one belladonna seed. Yep, that's right. Ironman life, you know? Everything takes a long time. But we'll get some more and we'll keep going. But yeah. Huge. It was really hard getting up to 63 farming just to plant the belladonna, but we got there eventually. We haven't been able to actually hit Gorad, if you can see at the top of the screen, beat Gorad with poison dynamite. I've been able to hit Gorad, he's an ogre, 3 times, I think, with the dynamite, but it's never poisoned him. So, gotta keep trying, If I can get him poisoned, then yeah. Yep, yeah, having all these ones. I'm really close. Like, I have to be very careful I don't accidentally do this, so I turned off the, like, attack button. Haven't even heard of Gorad. Oh, he's just it's the Watchtower quest. So he's just an ogre, and there's a different ogre. It's like, I want you to get Gorad's tooth. So you have to kill Gorad to get his tooth and give it to a different ogre. It's really silly. But he's like level 68, so it's a very low chance. I think it's a 10% chance to hit him with the dynamite, and then it's a 25% chance after that to poison. Yeah, that's Gorad, yeah. But I have to kill Gorad so that I can get in the cave. He's blocking that cave off. Yeah, I can never do barbarian fishing. It's true. Once I get into that cave, then I can access the nightshade that grows in the cave. So I'll have way more belladonna then. That's the whole point of beating Gorad, is just I want to get more belladonna faster, other than farming. And the dragon bones is also for that quest, so yeah. Dragon bones is going to be really tough. But yeah, it's possible to get it from the grubby chest. That's why we're getting gourmet implings, and then dragon implings, which is level 83, I think. But yeah, one day we'll get there. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for being here and saying hey. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day off. Take care. Bye-bye.